Hi, so let's welcome to the first edition of Market Watch. Let's do a quick sectorial analysis. So REC India, REC Limited ये हमने कल सिलेक्ट किया था और आज ये strongly trending with 2.4% up और MFSL भी एक हमने कुछ सेशंस पहले से ही हमने इसको ट्रैकर में लाया था. दिस ऑल्सो मेड एन ऑल टाइम हाई. M&M Finance is not one of my companies which I do invest or want to invest in. Other than that, you can see here HDFC Bank has a very good lower wick जिसमें support है. Bajaj Finance is running and so is Bajaj Finserv in this top quadrant. Axis Bank is also somehow able to maintain 720 और यहाँ पे आपको बहुत सारे State Bank of India is trying to go towards 430 but it seems like it's a tougher resistance for State Bank of India. ICICI Bank opened with all-time high and then theoretically it went towards 685. अभी देखते हैं कि ये in the next sessions कैसे करती है. Kotak Bank is definitely weak and so I will not be interested in Kotak Bank for sure, at least for the short term. Or today even SBI Life and HDFC Life, they're in the middle quadrant, which means today is not really a day in which I would be tracking them for sure. HDFC is weak and so HDFC is also having some sell-off from the top and is very near days low and Bandhan Bank is also a weak. हमने Bandhan Bank का एक 320 का बोला था, बहुत strong resistance है for this expiry. And now you can see it's below 295, so at least that was a good thing which happened. Tatamotors is one of the companies जिसमें मैं बहुत ही interested हूँ. For now it was able to maintain the levels of 285 जो हमने discuss किया था after the Tatamotors posted its results. वो वीडियो आपको मेरे चैनल में मिल जाएगी. And so it was able to hold that and now it's going towards 295. अब देखते हैं कि if it's able to how it behaves around about 300, that would be an interesting thing to track. Ashok Leyland has a strong resistance at 125, so be aware of that particular thing. Other than that, you have Motherson Sumi and Escorts also is trying to have some positions. Other than Maruti, which is weak, and Hero Moto, this is weak, and Bajaj Auto is also not able to maintain the levels of 3800. But in general there is not much, and so Maruti is also unable to hold 7000 levels. Let's see how it goes from here. हमने सुबह में शॉर्ट्स क्रिएट किए थे जिसको हमने 6940 लेवल्स पे क्लोज किया था. मारुति का चार्ट एनालिसिस आफ्टर द रिजल्ट कल मैंने चैनल पे पोस्ट किया था, वो आपको वहाँ पे मिल जाएगी. लेट्स लुक एट द थर्ड सेक्टर. सीमेंट. आज सीमेंट इज़ नॉट एट ऑल वर्किंग, सो देयर इज़ नॉट मच हैपनिंग इन सीमेंट. FMCG, you can see Havels. हमने बोला था कि this is really one of the very good counters in this particular space, and this is running really good. So you should try to analyze Havels and try to get some positions in Havels. And other than that, Bata India also, Voltas, Berger Paint also had a very good buying in the lower levels, and now it is trying to go towards 860. And Dabur had a great Dabur color. Still I'm thinking that Dabur at 600 is a tough resistance, but let's see, because Dabur is going to post its result very soon. Hindustan Unilever unable to move past 2400, or Britannia unable to move 3500. ये दोनों stocks का यही दो levels हैं. Let's see Nestle, how Nestle is after results. So at least Nestle is not the results. The market didn't feel the results were bad. I felt that the results were really bad, but it seems like that's not the case. At least it's very near to 18,000 levels. Going forward, we will see of how Nestle India behaves. But this is also not one of the stocks which is for trading, so it's not that much of an interest, but rather it's more of an investment stock. Similarly, you can see Godrej Consumer Products also 1000 levels पे उसको tough resistance मिली है, and this is also it's a 52-week high. Or other than that, UBL is down, and somehow everyone was cheering for UBL result, but you have to understand हमने UBL और McDowell पे एक वीडियो किया था जहाँ पे हमने मेंशन किया था कि these are very near its monthly resistance, and maybe that's the reason why these counters are not able to. LTI is a very good counter. ये हमने बहुत multiple times हमने हमारे प्री ओपन वॉच जो मैं रात को वीडियो बनाता हूँ उसमें मैंने डिस्कस किया था. It was consolidating for long and I said that the targets of 4500 is very near, and आज ही वो target achieve हो गया. So it was a very good trade. Also other than that, you have Mindtree which is up 2.3%, and आज हमने कल रात को मैंने Mindtree बोला था कि this is one of the counters which is going to give a move, so this is actually good. And also LTTS was also in our radar. ACL Tech has a resistance at 1000 levels, no matter what the experts and TV experts and all the other says. I really don't think there is ACL Tech will be able to close above 1000 levels in the short term. So let's see how it works. Tech Mahindra का result आज है, so basically people this is there's profit booking happening. Emphasis we will analyze after closing, because Emphasis में भी बहुत अच्छी एक चार्ट पैटर्न बन रही है. Okay, TCS I said 3200 expiry उसके ऊपर हो गया, and this is exactly yesterday it was down to 3140 levels. But now you can see that this is how those positions are being made, because it was very evident from the data that 3200 won't be violated by the data which was forming for this expiry. Infi is also it's at all-time high, but from a trend perspective you can see that they are placed over here. The worst performing is none, so this is actually good from IT sector. And now let's look at metals. So metals are really going good. You can see SAIL, it's going towards 138, and this is looking really strong, and so maybe it will be able to touch 138 in the short term. Also JSW Steel, Hindalco, Vedanta, Tatasteel, so basically Jindal Steel. So this is also one of the counters जिसको हमने कल select किया था, and it's up from 420 levels to 425 levels. So as long as 410 levels तक नहीं जाएगी तब तक इसमें strength रहेगी in the coming short term. So Biocon gave a good opening, and it tried to move past 400, but now it's very near to 385 levels, and this is because of expiry. I think after the expiry maybe Biocon will try to move away from 380 and more towards 400. And so stay away from Biocon for today, because it seems like it's in trend. The downtrend is strong, and is trading at days low at 385. So 385 is basically a good support for Biocon. So let's see if it is able to reverse from here. Also Glenmark granules are आज तो Torrent Pharma में भी मैंने short किया था, so that was also a good going trade. Yeah, this one. So you can see that it opened at 3100, and then it was actually is right now at 3030 levels. So this is actually a very good trade which we took in the first hour. Dr. Reddy, I said to stay away from Dr. Reddy no matter what, even if a huge reversal comes, because this is looking really that this is going to continue this downtrend. And all this is also true for Cadila, Lupin, as well as for APL Limited. Pfizer is posted its results, so after this they are all down. One of the only companies जो यहाँ पे शायद दिख नहीं रही है, that's actually these two companies, Metropolis and Lotus Lab. So this Dr. Lal Path or Metropolis. So these were the two long trades which were taken. और ये मैं पहले भी बोला था कि this is actually a very good place to have this position. Yeah. So that's all from a sectorial perspective. Let's do a quick analysis of how the market. So you can see there's a lot of stocks which are actually in trend. So it's actually a very interesting day, and of course it makes sense also since today's expiry. So you can see Coforge जो हमने कल select किया था, that's 6% up, and that's also true for LTI near 4500. सेल भी हमने सिलेक्ट पहले किया था, लेकिन आई डिडंट हैव एनी ओपन पोजीशंस इन सेल because I am in Tatasteel and I have more faith in Tatasteel than I have in SAIL. Together with that, you can see REC Limited, MGL, maybe after very good results, it gave a down is at days low, and so is Biocon after the news. Manappuram is also trying to go towards 200 levels, and it seems like there is a profit booking happening. And this is also true for Power Grid. Power Grid is looking like a good short candidate where there will be more weakness coming forward. And this is so in general, this is how let me do a quick analysis of this Nifty 50. So if you look into the top quadrant, you have Tata Motors, JSW Steel, Hindalco. Reliance is actually looking good, and this is the first time after a long time that Reliance is looking good for me. So I will definitely not try to go against the trend of the market, or all the weak sectors are Power Grid, Maruti, Bajaj Auto, Aisha Motors. So stay away from, of course, auto, you understand, and also stay away from pharma, say Cipla and Dr. Reddy over here, and then you will also find a bunch over here. So this is how the market is poised, and so theoretically, and also you have HDFC, which is dancing between 2400 and 2420. So in general, the market looks good. ITC is, I did an analysis of Nifty after ITC, Reliance and ICICI Bank posted its result. So that is still valid, and I also told about how ICICI Bank until unless 660 comes, there's the trend would be on the I won't long it definitely, but it won't be a short candidate. And the reason is pretty simple. If Kotak Bank, HDFC Bank, Axis Bank, and all these private sector banks, just like IndusInd Bank, they are all breaking. So there is no point of going for ICICI Bank and trying to prove anything. I just play with the market. The sector, first of all, the counter should be strong, the sector should be strong, and then only I get some confidence. And just like says Bajaj Finserv. So you see, we were a few charts 5 सेशंस पहले हम लोग 13,000 में थे, अभी हम लोग 14,100 के करीब हैं. So this is how I want to trade, and I don't want to take trades in which a counter is moving contrary to what the sector is doing. And this is also the reason why this auto sector, I'm also staying away from auto sector. My favorite picks would be Bajaj Auto and Escorts. So let's see how it moves from here. No matter what, thanks a lot for listening. Of this video is going to give you some idea about the trending stocks and the ones which are coming in a strong hold. Today's expiry, and this might be the reason why they are playing with the Reliance for index management. Let's see how it moves from here. Thanks for listening. Bye bye.